Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. And today we are continuing the Hypostatic Symphony event with challenge number 2. Now, last time we got a medium score. We got like half of what you could get, but we played it on hard instead of expert, and I think we're going to continue that today. We'll play on hard, and we'll set all of the modifiers on to the most difficult thing. Looks like they got electro resistance, pyro resistance. Our shield strength is gonna be decreased. Crit rate. Crit rate? We ain't critting at all then. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. Some of these are a bit of a pain, but we'll go ahead and try it like this. The only character that I really use that's on the characters that do more damage list is Official. And she's just not as strong as I think Klee. I think Klee will just output more damage. They have increased pyro resistance. So Ganyu might be good here because they don't have increased cryo resist. And pretty much my two strongest characters are Klee and Ganyu. I did just finish upgrading all of Noelle's artifacts, so she's actually quite strong if we need her. But I think these two will sit in the middle. Even though we got reduced shield strength, I think their shields will allow Ganyu or Klee to safely go in and get a lot of damage. I don't really know the patterns of this Animo hypostasis because I haven't tried this yet. And we know that the electric one was a little bit different, so this is probably also going to be a bit different. We probably don't need a charge shot ready, because he's probably going to do an attack that we need to dodge, or not. You know, he could just do this. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Alright, we should have been way more careful. If you don't know, you can actually heal off of the hypostasises by doing that. I think we just rely on not getting hit instead. Or maybe put up our shields more often, but do we have to pop these, or how does this work? They create updrafts. Okay, we got tornado move going. Can you hit him during this phase? I don't think so. Oh, jeez. That could have hurt, actually. We got lucky. I think we go Klee right here. Get this damage phase in with Klee. Not that much damage. We are actually not doing very well at all. So this was really annoying last time, I remember. It seems like you just had to dodge this one earlier. I don't think we are going to succeed. Do I think it is possible for us to succeed? Yes. I just don't think we're making it. What was that? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, we're probably supposed to like break these and then updraft up. That would make a lot of sense. Obviously, we did not do that correctly. We are going to run out of time here. We're not that close either, which is concerning. Let's try and unleash right now. Oh my gosh. The upgrades that I made to Noelle actually make her do so much damage. Because like some of the artifacts I had on were kind of bad. She had a few level 4 artifacts left, but I already had a set ready for her. So she now has full retracing bull-eyed, which means whenever she has a shield, she does 40% increased normal and charge attack damage. And since her elemental burst is an augment to her normal and charged attacks, it also changes all of them to do geo damage. So I also have a geo damage cup on her. So even though she's full defense, she has like 2,200 defense, she actually, when she elemental bursts, and if she has a shield on, she's hitting probably harder than my Klee is right now, which is saying quite a bit because Klee has been my best character for a while. I think Ganyu might be a little bit stronger at the moment, just because Ganyu's a little bit better geared than Klee is. I've been working on gearing Klee now that I have Ganyu, so I can do the fire domain more easily, because it recommends ice characters and I didn't have an ice character and my water characters were a little bit weak, so it took me too much time, so I just didn't farm it. But now I can do it in like 2.5 minutes or so with Ganyu. So I've been farming up and I have a few pieces already. I just don't want to swap to it until I actually have all those pieces ready. So that's interesting. I didn't actually notice when you get into the event, there's like some elemental pulses on your character that slowly fill up your elemental burst. Who do we want to start on? I think we start on Zhongli. And if we can fire off like a really good Zhongli meteor early, that would be good. Because we could go straight into someone else. Like right here is a free Zhongli meteor. Into some good Ganyu damage. We did not dodge that apparently. Ganyu puts out some pretty good damage, but I think her auto attacks might be taking a little bit too much time. So we got our shield up. I think we just go in with Noelle right here. See just how much damage she can deal. So you can see she's hitting like 4.5k every single attack. And she's not even critting actually. I think that was a crit right there, the 6,000. I think, unfortunately, it's gonna end before we can do much. We need to get out of here. Oh, I mashed so many buttons trying to get out that it didn't really work that well. Okay, I think next one we go in with Klee. Right here. That was kind of bad, huh? Well, now he's doing this thing. Ooh. Oh, that hurts a lot. Okay. I tried to switch to Zhongli. We actually pretty much only lost because we died right there. I think we had a chance. This might be a little bit on the difficult side. We're lacking a tiny bit in damage. And I think I just need to fire off Ganyu's elemental burst. And when we go in with Klee, I need to immediately elemental burst. I can't wait like I did, because we ended up missing most of her elemental burst time. Because he was already untouchable. So we only got like 2 of the 8 seconds or whatever that it goes actually doing damage to him. I do think that Noelle is going to be a big chunk of damage for us here. Whenever we fire off her elemental burst combined with a shield, that's going to be a lot. Okay, make sure everyone gets their stuff back. Who do we go in with first? I think we might go in with Ganyu's elemental burst straight into Klee. Because then Klee's gonna get huge elemental reaction damage. Maybe that's just not the timing. Like, after that move, it doesn't seem like Klee had enough time to really do a whole lot. Ah, Klee started attacking the wrong thing. We're already doing this move? Seems a little bit early for this, but whatever. So we can get a Zhongli meteor in here. So this might be what we need to wait for the Ganyu Klee combo. But right now, it's gonna be Noelle Zhongli who try and deal all the damage. It's just not good enough at the moment. We don't have a shield, so we're doing like 40% less damage here. But it's still decent damage. Oh, jeez. So are we supposed to be collecting all these right now, or are we just flying around trying not to die? We're definitely getting closer, but we're not close enough. Oh, yeah. Do we maybe increase the time that we have just to give us an easy pass here? Because I'm seeing, like, we're only getting a little bit of damage time in. Like, out of the 2 minutes that we have to do this, we're probably damaging him for like 30 seconds at most. So maybe we just cut a little bit of score right there. I mean, obviously if we didn't increase his HP, we'd be done, right? There's so many things that if we just didn't press some of these buttons, we would have already finished. But our goal is to get at least 2,000 score every single day. So I'll live by that for now. And this will get us a fine amount of score. So let's go ahead and try this. We'll have an extra minute now, which we were more than 75% of the way done with his health bar that last fight. So you would guess that an extra minute we should be able to do it. Is it possible that we might get one shot or something randomly? Yes. But we'll give this a try, and it should be quite feasible for us to actually do. I mean, I'm sure that there are higher damage options that I'm just not exploring at the moment. Or at least not effectively exploring. Probably shouldn't have gone in with Zhongli here. I should have gone in with someone else. Zhongli's definitely my lowest... What? I was gonna say Zhongli's definitely my lowest damage character if I just auto-attack. He brings out the damage with his elemental burst. Because he can hit like 30k or higher with it. Pretty easily, actually. And his pillar's pretty good, but he doesn't need to be out for the pillar to do damage. So this is where we want to go in with Ganyu. And Klee right after, I think. This should be the longest damage time that Klee can actually find. And it's not, though. Is it because I'm using too many elemental bursts or something? Like, why is it not giving me very much damage time? I'm not understanding. Maybe it's just like Klee's animations are so long that I feel like it's a shorter damage time even though it's not actually shorter. Okay, we still got a minute and a half left. Wait, Klee died? How though? Can we talk about that? I don't think Klee actually died. Should we start picking these up as we can? There's kind of a few that we could pick up without actually taking damage to this attack. We want to get in there probably like now. That last hit actually counted. I thought that he would count as immune already. So we should be able to finish here, but I think it's going to have to be with Ganyu. That was a little bit slow. Should get at least one more damage phase. Okay, this is gonna be difficult to survive. Okay, we lived. He healed off of that, didn't he? It's like as he consumes the sigils, he heals maybe? This should be a win, actually. Oh, I forgot about this. Never mind. He has this kind of phase too. Oh, okay. Obviously, if we could finish with a little bit more time, which we should be able to, then we can do that. So just like the other Animo, regular Animo hypostasis, he's got like a little thing at the end where you have to pick up all the sigils, and then I think he comes back to life again. So, do I want to give us more time? Kind of. Am I going to? Probably not. Is there anything that we should cut out? Like, if we cut out the pyro resistance, then Klee does so much more damage. Oh, this is why we're not critting. Of course, that's why Noelle isn't hitting as hard and why Ganyu isn't hitting as hard, because we're not critting at all. Because this 50% decreased damage. We also want to make sure that we're above 50% health. I feel like we can do it at this. It just might take a few attempts. And I just don't think that Ganyu Elemental Burst and the Klee Elemental Burst is working. I think it's wasting too much time to use both Elemental Bursts. So I think they need to do their damage separately and not as a team. Ah, that damage didn't count. We kind of really needed that one to count, I think. But that's how it goes. Okay, we're optimizing damage a little bit as Klee, but it's just so short. The damage phase is so short. And then he just turns invincible for 45 seconds after a 2-second damage phase. Are we going in with Ganyu here? Yeah. Just straight Ganyu. As much damage as she can possibly do. That's just not enough damage. Oh well. I think that Noelle actually appears to be our highest damage. Especially since she just tanked that without even caring. She just got so much damage there. That was actually ridiculous. She just did like 50% of his HP. Okay, what do we got going? Oh, we got this. Jump! We also got some fire sigils in here because we lit a tornado on fire. Oh, I forgot. I didn't get in here fast enough. That's unfortunate. We might have been able to finish it right there. Oh, we're on this again. Oh, use plunging attacks to interrupt? Well, that didn't work. Maybe it did work. I can't actually tell if my attack did anything there. We're just running out of time. With the Klee reduced damage, she's just not doing enough. If she has a shield, maybe she can do enough here. No, it's just we just don't have the damage, man. It's too hard to find the damage because he doesn't give you any time to deal it. This is actually a decent strategy right here because Ganyu can hit him from outside of the sphere thing. Oh, these move a lot, huh? Oh, there's one more. I thought I had them all. I don't think we could have done it there. We're getting a few more ideas, but this is quite difficult. I just don't have enough damage, appears to be the issue. Especially with me using Klee, but having 50% less pyro damage. And I like bringing in Electro character doesn't really help me here because Electro characters also decrease damage. trying to think. Is there anything else we could bring? I mean, Venti doesn't do any damage here. I just can't really justify bringing Fischl or Jiangling. So I don't see anything. I think we just don't use Klee. Just ignore that entire slot on our team. Because she just can't deal enough damage while dealing 50% reduced damage. It's too difficult for her. So it's got to be, pretty much our damage dealers are going to be Noelle and Ganyu. We just don't go in with Klee ever. Because every time we go in with Klee, we get a disappointing amount of damage. And funnily enough, our highest damage dealer appears to be Noelle. Whenever Noelle goes in, the boss loses like 50% of its health. Zhongli, if we could get a meteor into a pillar, into some Ganyu damage. Oh, it despawned the pillar because I placed it too close to him. That was not good damage. I got stuck? Are you kidding me? I want to blow up one of these, actually. As long as Ganyu isn't below 50% HP, she should still be fine. Can we drop a pillar now? Should be a little bit of augmented damage here with the pillar. That was a pretty good damage phase. I completely disagree with what happened there. So Ganyu's gonna deal 25% less damage right now. If we can get a shield for Noelle, she'll deal more damage. But really, she needs to heal up. Oh, so it does work. Okay. So we need to heal up Ganyu here, if at all possible. If we could finish it right here, that would be great. But since Ganyu's too low, I don't think we actually can. But if you interrupt that immediately, actually, you get a big damage phase in here. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. Can't dodge that, huh? We should have been done already, honestly. I feel like we... What? It does like an air burst after it? That's baloney. We need a lift. These things move a lot, huh? Oh my gosh. We couldn't quite touch them. We're getting really close. We just kind of messed up that last part. I think we could have done it. We messed up a few things there. Dang it. We're not even doing the hardest difficulty thing, and it's still quite difficult. But it's because I don't have every character available and stuff like that. Like, if I had Tartaglia or if I had Kaching, this probably wouldn't be that difficult, right? Probably more Tartaglia because the decreased Electro resist probably makes Kaching not quite as good. Because if you reduce her damage by 50% but give her a 20% damage up, why do we have a lower score than before? What? Wasn't it 2300 before? With 180 seconds? Am I missing something? I could have sworn it was 2300. Okay, we could do this. Just a little bit difficult. Could I lower the difficulty? Yes. Will I? Probably not. I think I can do it at this difficulty. Fairly confident in that. We instantly... Oh, because I picked the wrong challenge. That would explain it. I was like, why are the points 50 points different than they were last time? It's because we picked the wrong challenge. Alright. 180 seconds. I'm sad that we couldn't do it at maximum difficulty, but I think it's just because I'm missing the correct character, or like the correct element of character to do it. Like if I had a Jing Cho built, I think we could do it. Because he would kind of take the place of Tartaglia here. Alright, how we... Zhongli doesn't appear to do enough damage to ever be worth it. Zhongli's just here for shields, I think. Which is fine. God, I can't place that pillar correctly, huh? That was just awful damage. Misplaced the pillar. You just can't get 3 attacks in. It's too hard for Ganyu to deal her damage, I think. And then he's immediately going Tornado. That's annoying. I mean, at least we have Noelle. Noelle's always gonna deal a lot. We did figure out that Ganyu can probably just sit outside of that. So we're dealing way decreased damage now because we took too much damage, but... Probably need to pop a thing so we don't let him heal. Okay. We're doing quite good at the moment. Just need to get these seals quickly. That was all of them, right? What are we missing? Oh, we didn't. I don't think we missed any. Just takes him a little bit to revive. Are you actually kidding me? You're doing this attack right now? This is the biggest time waster in the world. Okay, we finally did it. That one was harder. I think it's just because of my character builds. Like the first one, we kind of had an advantage just because Klee does a lot of damage to the electro hypostasis. And I think in the next one we'll have a good advantage because Zhongli and Noelle are really good against a Geo hypostasis. So I think, and Noelle is apparently a boosted character, plus Klee is a boosted character, so I feel like the next one is going to be a lot less difficult for us, but when this one rolls back around down here, we might struggle again. But so far we're keeping up at least 2,000 points a day. We had to take a slightly easier route, but even when you take it easy, you still get the Primo Gems, and as long as we can get 14,000 score, then we'll get the player card, and we'll get all the hero XP, which is the stuff that's important to me. But either way, hopefully you enjoyed this one. A lot harder in my opinion, and I think it's just because of the heroes that I have built. Can't deal with that specific boss as well. But I'm sure we'll figure it out. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.